Yo, what up? Today's show is football right out of the gate. And mostly football. There's not really much else happening in other sports. So, yeah, pretty much all football talk. We're back to that time of year. And it's a little all over the place, honestly, with all the nonsense. And I don't know what was happening to me the entire episode, but I was struggling. I was very, very tired, as you'll hear. But, yeah, that's enough. Let's just start the show. To this episode of Stone Sports. I am Bert, and with me, as always, is Dubs. Say what up, Dubs.
What the fuck is up?
Alright, so normally I have some piece of news to share with you to start.
I got
the
announcements.
Show. I got nothing. So go ahead.
You got nothing?
Yeah, I got nothing. Go ahead.
I got two announcements.
Okay.
If you followed the socials, you've probably already seen them. And our first live show will be already happened by the time this episode comes out. But the Half Ounce Half Hour starts this Tuesday at 11 p.m. on the Colorcast app. We'll be doing oof-like stories like we do our oof of the week. If you look at our IGTV highlights on Instagram, we'll see what the show is basically going to be all about. But big shout out to Colorcast for letting us in on that early. If we average 15 viewers per show for the first 4 shows, we'll be getting verified on the app, and it's on its way up, so getting in on that early will be nice. Please make sure to download the app. It's free on the Apple Store, and follow us at Stone Sports to listen to the Half Ounce Half Hour at 11 p.m. on Tuesdays this fall.
Wow, that was a lot, bro.
It was, but we nailed it.
You nailed it. I did nothing. But I'll take the credit.
I was just talking to the other voice in my head.
Right.
That's the
Oh, I do that all the time. Like, people would be like, are you okay? And I'll be like, yeah, we'll be all right. Oh, we're fine.
We're fine. We're good.
Then
I say we're good.
I'll be like, oh, we're fine. I'm fine. I do that like all the time. It's really bad.
I come in with the we're good.
Oh, word? Yeah, it's a little more like chill.
Chill, a little more laid back, a little more lax, a little more kind pen like.
For sure. Kind pen. I forgot about the kind pen.
Next announcement on the docket, the Dirty 30, presented by Stone Sports. That's going to also be starting this week. We're going to be recording that tomorrow night. It's going to be me and Papa Dubs, a.k.a. the incredible Bobo Jones. We're going through the week in fantasy football, going through our Dynasty League that we've started this year, giving you insight into your own fantasy lineups, waiver pickups, targets, people to stay away from, and much more. It's on from the league to give you insights into other strategies besides our own and whatnot. But the main point of the show is to keep it light and bring some Stone Sports flavor to the fantasy football scene.
Wow. You like wrote things for this. I feel like I'm on like a news show. I feel like I'm like producing news.
That's the news of the week, Bertie.
Yeah.
Back to stumbling over my words for the rest of the show.
Yeah, for sure. So, I guess for the next little while here, we'll be talking about football at the top of the show. Seeing as how it's football season.
It's back, Bertie.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I feel like football, and then when hockey starts up, it'll be football, hockey, and then we'll go through the others.
For hockey?
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. All right, we can talk about one thing today, dude. Like, fuck my job. Like,
yeah.
Like, so hard. Like, AR, like, between the eyes. Like, it's so, like, I fucking hate it.
You ever see the gratata?
Yeah, of course, Brian Silva.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, that dude was, that was cringe as fuck.
That
whole thing was so cringe.
Part of the internet.
Like I was talking to my brother last night, and he's like, "Yeah, TikTok is super cringe," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is, dude." But like, remember like some of the people on Vine?
If you got together all of like the web redemptions from Tosh.0, you just got all of those people in a room, the room would burn down.
Oh, my head would explode.
Yeah, it would like.
Oh my God, I can't stop yawning. See, this is the bad part. Like,
your work murdered you.
it murdered me, but like, here's the problem, Dubs. Most people.
I'm gonna sue them for murder. They killed my boy. Look what you did to my boy.
I don't think you can be sued for murder.
I'll sue them. I'll find a way.
You know what? You probably can. But the problem, man, is that like most people, you know, in my position,
www.getmeoff.com.
yeah, right, would be like, okay, I got to do the show. I'm gonna, oh my God, I'm gonna drink some coffee, but I can't do that because my heart will explode. So, yeah. So here I am. We shall soldier on. But
the show.
Yeah, soldiering on.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But my brother, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, Vine was pretty cringy too, though, bro. And he goes, yeah, but at least Vine was only 6 seconds long. It's like,
that's a great line.
That's a great line. That's so fucking true, though, dude. Because like, and you know what? Let's be real, man. It's not even. Sorry, it's turned into a TikTok rant. It's not even most of TikTok that I can't stand. It's like the e-boys, bro. Have you seen this shit?
Probably, and not knowing.
All right, dog. When we get done, before we do the live stream, we're going to have to look at some e-boy stuff because it's going to make you lose your fucking mind. It's just like, remember like when we were in high school and there would be like, I don't know, like the like.
Tread lightly.
Yes, I'm trying. The like super nerds who were like very desperate for attention. You know what I'm talking about? And they're like really loud, you know, and they probably like always wore their like Harry Potter robe and everything.
To an extent, yes.
Right. Okay. I mean, look, I was a Star Trek kid. I'm not hating, but I am in a way. But it's almost like the Chads have sort of it's almost like the Chads have sort of adopted that mentality. I honestly, there are not words. I'm so angry that I can't speak properly. So we'll work on that after the show, and we could talk about it next episode or on the live stream.
Thing I want to talk about before we get to the oof.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Did you see the God of War trailer thing that came out?
No.
So the new God of War trailer came out.
Okay.
Fat Thor.
Fat Thor's in it.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, dude! I'm gonna be.
Seems like he's the main bad guy.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I didn't really love the last one.
It was all right.
It was okay. All right, I'll put it to you this way: the story was really cool.
They ran out of shit to do.
Like the plot was cool. The boss fights were amazing, but all the like normal combat by like the third, you know, world, I was like, this is just, I'm literally killing the same people. They're just colored differently. Like
that's kind of how I feel with all of the God of War games.
Yeah, but at least like the early ones were like kind of hack and slash, so you could do all this like cool combo shit, you know, like
right.
And it was like super fast paced. Whereas I felt like, I don't know, it's whatever.
I hear you.
God of War is all right, but you know,
that's the thing is the boss fights and the cutscenes make up for like.
That's true.
60% of the reason you buy the game.
It's so true. It's so true. I just like, I don't know. Did you play that Star Wars game, Fallen Order?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it was awesome. It was super intense. Yeah,
it came out like 2 or 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, it's super intense.
I remember seeing it coming out, like trailers and shit for it, and I remember it looking pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's like Dark Souls, but like in Star Wars. So I mean, it's hardcore as fuck. But I don't know. It's pretty sweet. I enjoyed it. All right, it's time to obligatory turning the light on.
He's up.
Yep, I'm up.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's up.
I'm awake. I'm alive. It's all happening.
See, having the light off probably was contributing to your tiredness.
Nope, it's still happening.
Nope. Nope. Stone cold. Glass shatter.
I wish I could do some cocaine still. I miss cocaine.
I'm sure a lot of people do.
Like, so fucking much, dude. Like, I don't know. And every time I talk about it, somebody's like, well, do you really, though? And it's like, yeah, motherfucker. I really do.
We were just talking about super nerds, though, Bertie.
What about him?
That's a perfect transition to our Oof of the Week.
Oh, is it? Okay, what's going on?
Nicholas Gentile, a 37-year-old fan of Tolkien's fantasy world, Lord of the Rings.
Middle-earth.
Yep. Decided he wanted more than just to read about the life of his favorite characters, but he wanted to live like them.
Oh, no.
Bertie, I'm scared this man is going to start a Hobbit cult.
Oh, no way.
I am pretty certain it's going to happen.
Let's be real. If there was a Hobbit cult, it'd be pretty fucking harmless. They'd just be growing vegetables, living in their little Hobbit holes, smoking out of their pipes, drinking, dancing, and making merry.
But that's how all cults start, and then they start doing drugs because no one's watching after them, and then they start doing crazy shit.
The leader starts doing the drugs. Yeah, you're absolutely Jim Jones. It goes on and on and on.
Manson.
Well, he was always doing the drugs.
David Koresh.
I'm not so convinced he did the drugs, and I'm also going to get a little conspiratorial here. Not so convinced they set the fire. I'm pretty convinced the FBI did that shit, but...
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they did too.
Yeah. So, nevertheless, they were a cult. I was
just naming cult leaders.
Bro!
Either way,
oh my God,
guy.
bro! Yeah, okay, go ahead. I got something I totally want to talk to you about that I fucking forgot about that I watched this week. Go ahead.
Nicholas Gentile in 2018 bought 2 hectares of land in the hill-covered countryside of Abruzzo in central Italy and started building his own hobbit burrow. He and his family have been living there ever since, doing just as what you said. Aforementioned. Hobbit activities.
Hell yeah.
He didn't want to disclose how much his cozy hobbit house and the land around it cost him, but he spent all of his life savings on it. He wants to crowdfund approximately $1.7 million in order to build a full-size hobbit village called the Gentile County. He's trying to recruit people to come give him money so he can build more hovels.
Look, I'm going to be real, bro. I would love to live the life of a hobbit. First of all, I love nicotine, and they're just smoking pipes all day long. So I'm down for that, unless they're smoking something else in that pipe, in which case I'm down for that too. I love the look of a hobbit hole. I mean, it's a cool looking house. It's the farming I probably wouldn't be down for.
Fair play.
Oh no. No, he looks alright. He looks like a chill dude.
He goes, oh no. And then he goes, he's alright.
Yeah, we're good. No, he looks chill. We're good. So, okay. So now I need to talk to you about what I did this week. I watched The Devil You Know. Have you watched The Devil You Know on Hulu?
No.
Alright, well, let me tell you about it.
'Tis no devil I know, sir.
'Tis 2 seasons. The first season is about that Pazuzu dude.
Oh, I did watch that.
Okay, you watched that. Did you watch the second fucking season about the cult lady?
No, I watched the first season of the Pazuzu guy.
Dude. It is insane. This bitch is crazy. Like, and I probably shouldn't say this because, there's still like 8 million people that follow her and they'll probably murder me. But regardless, I'm going to say this. So they're part of the like reptilian people, New World Order running the world cult. Are you familiar?
They think that that's the case. Yes. Right.
Yes. Okay. Well, they sell this stuff to people that they say kills vampires, demons, aliens, all the lizard people, all that stuff. And all it is, bro, is like a puck of epoxy with like aluminum shavings in it, a quartz crystal in the middle, and like a copper coil around it. And this bitch made like $700 and some thousand over 10 years. This bitch made literally almost triple what I'm making. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. It's doing that dumb shit. But it gets crazy. Like, people get murked. Like, people murk themselves. It's pretty fucking... You gotta watch it, dude.
Barbara Rogers.
Yeah, that part's pretty sad.
Alien reptile cult murder conviction leads to 15-year sentence.
Yeah, it's
what a headline.
It's pretty fucking insane.
Also,
man.
How about this headline? Reptile cult leader says her follower was killed by NATO.
Oh yeah, oh my god. Through the whole thing, you never actually see the lady's face, But through the whole thing, you just hear that woman talking. Her name's Sherry Shriner. I don't think she's alive anymore. In fact, I know she isn't. But yeah, like, and all the shit that she's saying, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. Dude, gotta watch it. It's a nutty case. It's really weird. Please watch it and let me know what you think.
I'm gonna have to.
If you need any true crime to get you through the week. I did watch
the first one.
Yeah, the first one, that shit was wild.
Wild.
Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? That shit was crazy.
And all the people
in that house, dude, in that house, what the fuck? That's the most disgusting shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it put hoarders to shame.
It really did. It really, like, that's fucking like, what the fuck, dude? Jesus Christ.
I actually was, like, playing video games with Meech, like, maybe a month or two ago. And I, like, heard Selena watching it and, like, on the other side of the room. And, like, I got off playing video games with Meech and went and laid down with Selena. And I was like, what the fuck are you watching over here?
And then you were like, this is amazing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I was super invested in it. And she fell asleep, and I took her phone and continued watching the series.
I did that with Mindhunter with my last girlfriend. She was like, you need to watch this. And I was like, all right. So we sat down and started watching the first episode, probably like 7 o'clock at night. And then she went to sleep by like the second or third episode. And I was just up till like 8 a.m. finishing it. So I was like, this shit is fucking dope.
This shit's awesome.
Mindhunter is dope, dude. Like, it's fucking amazing. It will eventually. I'm sure of it.
We've gone on tangents so far. I need one last bit of your attention before we get to sports.
Fine.
R.I.P. Norm Macdonald.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks for not forgetting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's like...
super underrated.
Yeah, he's very funny. I remember one of the funniest things I ever saw him do.
Favorite comedian.
The funniest thing I think I ever saw him do, and most people probably won't think this is the funniest thing he's ever done, but I thought it was hilarious. It was a roast, and I can't remember whose roast it was, but all he did the whole time was just sit there and read the paper. Like, everyone else is getting up and giving their speeches, and they'll, like, make jokes, and everyone will laugh, and then they'll cut to Norm.
Bob Saget.
And, he'll just look over the paper and, like, nod, and then go back to reading it. And I was like, that's so fucking brilliant. Like, it's such a brilliant joke. But, yeah, it's really, really, really sad. It's like David Bowie apparently had cancer. And just,
for
like,
9 years.
Yeah, didn't tell anyone about it. It's like Bowie, you know? All of a sudden, they're just fucking gone. I mean... I understand people wanting to keep their illness private, but it's nevertheless very sad. So, T's and P's, as they say.
As they say.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Football? Pick it back up?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get some Sparts.
Some Sparts. It's a big Sparts podcast.
Let's get to some Sparts.
Oh, shit. Shitty fantasy week. We'll get to that on the other show I mentioned at the start. But week 1, NFL, we're back. We're going to start with the NFL. I watched 4 games pretty closely this week.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to start with those, and I'll just touch on the other ones briefly. And then we'll move on.
Okay.
But, so first game, Pittsburgh-Buffalo.
Uh-huh.
Did you get to see any of that game?
I saw a few highlights. I didn't see any of the games. So Sunday was kind of a crazy day for me because I woke up and I was like, fuck yeah, we're going to sit around and watch football all day. It's going to be amazing. And then my friend's girlfriend texted me and he's like, yo, you're coming to the surprise party today, right? And I was like, the what? She was like, the surprise party you agreed to come to like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I had to go to a surprise party. Then I'm there and my mom's like, hey, you're coming to your brother's birthday party, right? And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, your brother's birthday. It's today. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I didn't get to do anything. I fucking had to do all sorts but I did get to eat a shitload of crab legs. You know.
Hey.
Yeah. I love crab legs, dude. What a fucking food. Even though they're the insects of the ocean, they still taste delicious.
Crabs are scary.
They're but they taste so good. Or do you not like crab legs?
No, they're good. Crab legs
Okay,
are
all
fine.
right. I thought we were about to have a fight, man. God damn, bro. Jesus Christ.
I've only had them like one time. They're good.
Jesus Christ. You live where you live.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's offensive.
I'm not a huge seafood guy.
Oh, bro. Hold on. I'm sidetracking us again, but I got to talk about this. I heard
It's all right, they love it.
I heard this country song the other day.
Tractors and Chevys.
I wish I could remember who it was, but like it was basically the first verse was the story of this woman driving her car, and she's got a U.S. Marine Corps sticker in the back window, and somebody gives her the finger, and
My
literally
cat's sleeping with his eyes open.
And literally, dude, the last lyric of the verse was like, just because I got a sticker for the USMC on the back of my SUV. And I said out loud to myself, this is fucking offensive. Like, I was like, I'm offended by how bad this is. And then I had to, walk back from talking to myself openly in an empty house. But I just had to share that with you. If anyone can find the title of that song and let me know so that I could share that with the world so that everyone else can suffer as much as I had to, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so I did not watch the Bills.
Pittsburgh Buffalo.
Yeah, I did not watch that game.
Josh Allen did not look like the MVP candidate I begged him to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone did. So it's not like you're, alone in that.
Pittsburgh got the win 23-16. I took some notes during the game. Pittsburgh, Chase Claypool got a player misconduct. I just wrote question marks, 4 of them.
What happened?
Bad call. He pulled somebody off of the pile, and they
gave him a player misconduct.
Yeah, Steelers fans were not very happy about it.
Yeah, I would.
And I saw no Bills people talking about it. They were pretty much just like, "Okay, nice, shut the fuck up. We'll take that."
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think
we'll take those.
Yeah.
Some bad plays from Big Ben early. He had a fumble and a throw to Claypool that he just completely fucking whiffed on. It should have been picked, but it wasn't. Recovered from there. He ended up having a pretty good game by the end of it. The first half was a little shaky, and they actually went scoreless in the first half. And the second half, they put up all of their 23 points. So you can see the turnaround there.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't they take it, in the last, few minutes of the game? Or,
Yes,
towards
sir.
the end of the game? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Buffalo was up 10-0 at half, and then they were up 10-6 after the third, and then Pittsburgh not tied it, but brought it real close. And then Buffalo scored again, and then Pittsburgh scored and didn't go back. TJ Watt just got his big contract from them, making him the highest paid defensive player in the league. Huge fucking game. He looked like an animal. Whenever he you could tell they needed him to get to the quarterback, he was just going through 3 people to get to the backfield.
Right.
It was ridiculous. Najee Harris, rookie, 2 drop passes. Both times Ben Roethlisberger talked to him the whole way off the field, trying to mentor him.
Right.
On the Bills side, Allen visibly upset they didn't go for it on 4th down. Head coach had to go over and calm him down after. Bills' run D was pretty much unstoppable. Game, like I said, the second half things changed, but their first half, Najee Harris was not doing shit. He just got ran through by the Bills D. Allen threw a 3rd and 20 ball to Gabriel Davis in triple coverage. That shows how much confidence he has in the young receiver, or his bad fucking throw.
Right.
Whichever side you want to play it as.
Silver lining or not.
Yep. Either way, hell of a game. Great way to start Sunday. The Eagles-Falcons game was on the other channel, which I had more of like a fantasy invested in.
Right.
Interest in. But the other game, Pittsburgh Buffalo, just kept drawing me back away from Philly Atlanta just because it was such a good game. But the Eags, Meech's Eags,
Go Birds.
absolutely blew out the Falcons. Go Birds!
Yeah. I mean,
32-6.
ooh, God. Yeah.
Devontae Smith scored his first touchdown. Jalen Hurts looked really good, especially under pressure, which is when Carson Wentz was successful in Philly. I feel like that was a lot of what made him and their offense go, was being able to extend plays, get away from pressure, and still make throws, which I saw a good bit from
Right.
Philly. I underrated their secondary. I apologize.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Either way, they weren't going up against like the best passing offense, but Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, and Kyle Pitts is a pretty decent trio there. And they shut him the fuck down. Calvin Ridley had 3 catches on the first drive and then just got shut out the rest of the day.
Whoa, okay.
The end of the game, fucking nothing really going on in the second half of that one. Philly just
front-loaded game.
It's like I said, Pittsburgh Buffalo was much closer.
Right.
Had more of my attention.
I hate that. I hate like a front-loaded game. I'd rather it be like back-loaded, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right.
I'd rather be on the back end. Like if you're gonna like, I don't know, when it's just like the first half only and the second half is dog shit. It's same with a hockey game. If it's like first period blowout and then the rest of it nothing happens, it's like psh. I don't fucking want to watch that shit.
It's pretty fucking boring when that happens.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, bro. My friend.
Props to Philly, though. They kept throwing. Go ahead, your friend.
My friend grew some really, really good grass.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, dude. It is so... I mean, it's like...
Finally trimmed.
Oh, my God. Dude, when he opened up the tent and showed me, I was like, what the fuck? You grew that? And he was like, yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ, you gotta be fucking proud of that shit. I mean, it looks amazing, dude. I'll send you pictures.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll bring some up with me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've got pink death right now.
Oh, this is like one of the Cosmos strains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which I had never really spoke that much of, and then
I have not.
And it's pretty nice. It's not. I mean, it hits you like definitely like right in the front of your fucking head, but it's not like, you know, that thing.
Where's my head pounding?
Yeah, like overwhelmingly high. Like it's really mellow and pretty fucking nice. What was the last game you watched?
It ain't nice. Well, I got 2 games left.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought we did 3. I'm a struggle.
Number
today.
3 was the big one.
What's the big one?
The Mac Attack debuting.
Oh, yes. How did that go? Be honest.
We lost.
Okay.
We fumbled a lot. I was mad about the fumbles, but I was really happy overall.
Okay, what were you happy about?
And I've heard people have been like, I've heard a few people bitching about the game, and I'm like, no, we did really good. So like, I've been on the defense despite the loss.
Right. That's typical of you, though.
My first note was Harris in the line, and I drew a little stick figure with his giant thumbs up.
Stick finger.
Damian, stick finger. Where are you sticking it?
That is private.
Is that what caused your injury a couple weeks ago?
No.
Which you still have not disclosed to me?
No. I'll disclose it to you after the show. I will do it this time. Last time we got sidetracked with other stuff. I promise we'll do it this time.
Damian Harris ended up with the fumble that cost us in the end, but a solid day from him overall. 20-plus carries, 100-plus yards. I'll take it. First drive, Mac Jones fumbled. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Deer in headlights. Oh no.
Oh no.
And then like you could watch him as the game went on. Every possession, he just looked more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
And if he's gonna do that over one game, I like his chances over the course of a season and then some.
Right. Yeah, of course. No, I agree with you.
But he started out 6 for 6. He was 5 for 6 on third down in the first half.
Okay.
We recovered 2 of our fumbles in that game and lost 2 of them. One of the ones we lost from Ramondre Stevenson, the other rookie, was just not a fumble. I'm sorry. It wasn't. Bad call.
Yeah.
Other side, Miami Dolphins. Tua, he played really well in the first half. I was actually kind of scared in the first half. I was like, wow, Tua looks really fucking good. And then the second half, he kind of looked like, as I said, Jones was looking more comfortable as the game went on. Tua seemed more distressed as the game went on. And we had pressure on him the whole time, but I think as the pressure got more and more, he was like, this is getting difficult. But
yeah.
Especially on the interception, like he rolled out to his right, looked for a deep play. He had 2 receivers over there to 4 defenders, so double coverage 2 ways. And he got hit by Judon as he threw it. And that ended up being the interception, which was leading to the game-winning drive from the Patriots until the Harris fumble. And then Miami never gave the ball back after that. Mac's first touchdown went to Aguilar. It was beautiful. He didn't give the ball, like he didn't want the ball after.
Right.
Did you see that?
No.
they fucking, I think it was Aguilar like gave it to him, and he like took it and handed it to the next person he saw, and then they gave it back to him, and he handed it to Hoyer, and Hoyer like took it and ran it back over to the sideline for him.
Really?
He's like, I don't want it.
Why?
They asked him about it. He was like, I don't care about that touchdown. We need more. We need more touchdowns.
Wow. Okay. All right.
All right, Mac.
Fucking try hard over here.
It's all right. We'll take him. But yeah, good debut for Mac. Patriots look decent in the loss. We need to clean up the fumbles. 4 is a lot.
Right. Yeah, that's...
You can't fumble 4 times in a game.
No, nope, at all. Like, that's you got to lock that down immediately.
But next week we got the Jets, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, come on. Will you figure it out, or will it just be the Jets?
And then we got the Saints.
Yeah, what the fuck happened there, dude?
Aaron Rodgers would have had a higher passer rating if he threw every single pass into the dirt.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw a meme
yards.
with people calling him Karen Rodgers.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
He was like fucking 8 for 17, like 120 yards, 2 picks.
Well, this is the game I really wanted to talk to you about. Because, question,
yes, sir.
Did he throw the game?
I saw some people saying that. I can't imagine he did.
Neither can I, but
part of me wants to think he did.
Exactly.
Part of me really wants to think he did, and he's just going around all week going, I don't know, I just bad week. I don't know, man. And then next week he comes out with like 4 touchdowns, and he's like, this is why you fucking need me. But the other part of me is like, no, he's an NFL quarterback. He's not going to throw a game.
Yeah.
Just because of some petty offseason shit. Granted, it's been a lot, and we talked about it in depth. You know our feelings about it at this point. But
I just feel like it's hard for... Okay, if he comes out next week and destroys... All right, fine, it was a bad game. But it's just hard for me to be like, MVP does that.
First game.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe...
Especially after all the offseason shit.
Yeah, it could be like a little bit of both. Like, it could be that like he's so, doesn't give a shit that, he just played poorly. Like, he was in his head and maybe just didn't give a fuck. It was like, I don't care, freaked out, if you will. But I don't know, man. I hope he threw the game because I think that'd be fucking hysterical.
I think it would be so funny, and that's why personally I want part of me wants to.
Yeah, that like conspiratorial like lizard people part of my brain is like he threw that fucking game.
lizard cult part of my brain.
Yeah, for sure. We all have it. We
The
all
devil
have
you
it.
know part.
Yeah, we all have it. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
There's a goddamn truck going by my house.
In the headphones?
I think.
It was like whoosh. It's a weird like whooshing sound.
Yeah, I think it was the truck going by.
Okay. All right, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. I mean, sometimes I have to figure out if it's like an acid flashback or not, you know?
Give you a little spook.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes we're like one time I was in an airport and I like all of a sudden I was like walking behind myself for about 10 paces and I had to stop and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then a friend of mine told me that's an acid flashback and it happens to a lot of people. So yeah,
I've heard of those before.
don't take acid. It's it'll fuck you up for life. Like popcorn ceilings, they always move now.
Popcorn ceiling.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like those weird like stucco ceilings with all the bumps on them. You ain't seen that shit in people's apartments and shit? Yeah. Like now, like if I look at one, it's just always moving. It's kind of weird. It's pretty fun though, actually. Gives me something to do.
I'm bored. I'm just gonna look up at the tiles.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's weird, but I don't know. Whatever. I
I don't
enjoy
want to
it.
listen to you anymore. Let's watch this move.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You know, to try to, glorify taking LSD to people. That's not a responsible decision. So we won't do that. All right.
We won't do that.
Oh man, do you have any idea how much I love that song? Where's your head at? Is that song you were singing?
No.
Oh.
I was just doing the like basic.
Where's your head at?
Chant.
Where's your head at? Do you not know that song, Basement Jacks? Where's your head at? If you don't know that song, you're whack, bro.
I googled basement jacks and it was not. It's giving me car jacks.
It's JAXXX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. What are you just
It's an
gonna be...
electronic duo.
Yes.
I'm not
Basement
into
Jacks.
electronic music, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you have no taste.
Taste of your mom.
Oh, dude. She has cancer.
No, I didn't want to say it. It just came out.
Okay, let's reel this back in, or maybe even further out. Take a little break here, and then hit the baseball and the basketball real quick and get the fuck out of here. It's going to be a bit of a shorter show this week, y'all. We got to do the live stream, so no
I got one more
mega
game I want to
show.
talk about before we do that.
Oh, okay. All right. What's up?
What's up? Arizona, Tennessee.
Okay, why do you want to talk about that game?
Because Arizona gave Tennessee the dick.
The business?
The business.
Okay.
Kyler went off for 4 touchdowns. He ran one in. DeAndre Hopkins caught 2 of them. Chandler Jones broke the Arizona sack record with 5 sacks in his first game back.
Woo.
Derrick Henry got shut down. Passing offense got shut down. Titans' third down was the worst in the league last year. Same percentage, and lost to Arizona. And they still have no pass rush.
Damn, so they're still struggling. I mean, they looked good last year, but there were things, like you said, third down and all that were like
Pass rush.
Yeah, like concerning, and they didn't address that at all.
Apparently not.
Wow, sounds like the New York Rangers.
And Julio Jones didn't do shit in the debut. Granted, like I said, the whole offense was shut down, but
Right. Yeah, you can't put it all on one person. Damn, that's tough. What was the score?
38-13 Arizona.
Good God Almighty.
And the Bengals beat the Vikings in OT. The Chargers beat Washington.
Yes, I know they did.
So Justin Herbert, the Erbier, and Joe Burrow each pick up a W.
Fuck yeah, you love to see.
Trevor Lawrence threw 3 INTs.
No way.
Jonald T. Lawrence.
Jimothy
Jonald Lawrence. Fucking 3 picks in the debut. Lost to the Texans.
Ooh.
But back to Burrow and Herbert real quick before we move on. If you're starting from scratch and you had to choose between either Burrow or Herbert to QB your team, who would you pick?
I'm picking Air Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I think I would too.
He's just so fucking deadly, dude.
I think he gives you more versatility.
Yeah, like, okay, so this was the one game
That's no knock on Burrow.
No, it's not. But this was the one game that I got to kind of watch because there was some dude at the surprise party. Like, everybody's in the pool hanging out, and this dude is just sitting on a bench next to the pool watching the game on his computer. So, that's how invested he is in it. So, like, you know, occasionally I'm, like, talking to this girl, and then I'll go over and watch a little bit of the game. And
his wife dragged him to that party, and he was like, "I'm not going." And
no,
she was like, "Yes, you are."
No.
He was like, "I am bringing my computer."
No,
to watch the
there's where
game.
you're wrong because he came alone, no wife, and that's probably why. But you know, I would go and him and I were talking about it, and you just watch the guy, and he's just
no one to tell him he can't.
Yeah, he's just a fucking assassin, dude. Like
birds and bees.
Yeah, he's just deadly as shit. Like, you know, the Chargers are already pretty fucking good. But, you know, as we discussed last season, they had the issue with giving up, what was it, like 7 games where they gave up that massive lead? Was it 7, I think? You remember that, right?
Yeah.
It was like 7 games where they gave up like a 14-point lead.
That.
And, you know, to still finish the way they did, I mean, that just speaks to who he is. And if they can figure that part out, that team's going to be like look out, you know, but
the only problem there is you still have the Chiefs.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not even necessarily saying like, you know, they're going to be the greatest team ever. I'm just saying you got to look out at that point.
Yeah.
You got to be fucking scared at that point. I need some water.
Shivering in his boots.
My throat is pretty dry. So my answer would be Air Bear.
I think I would have to be in the same camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to do a little break here?
Oh, yeah, we can do a little break.
All right, let's get it, son.
Break.
Let's get it, son.
Have you heard about the walrus sinking boats?
What? No. I'm the walrus.
I am the walrus.
I'm the walrus.
No, Wally the Walrus.
Goo goo gajoob. Wally the Walrus. Googling.
He first was found in Ireland. From the Arctic, clearly. Like it's a walrus. First saw him in Ireland in March. He's now made his way down to France, Spain, the UK. And he's just been sinking boats everywhere he goes.
Yeah, this
Any
says
ship that's in the harbor.
1 or 2 boats in every harbor he enters.
Yeah, and like I said, he's gone from Ireland, Spain, France, UK, everywhere. He's going all around fucking Europe, just sinking boats.
This article says, Wally the Wandering Walrus won't stop stealing people's boats, so now he's getting his own.
Yes, he's getting a pontoon.
Jesus Christ, that fucking thing is massive.
It's so big, Bertie. You see the picture of it just in the back of this boat, and it takes up like the spot where like 8 humans would be.
Jesus Christ. Was he sinking them just by sitting on them?
Yeah, he tips them.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Or he'll like fucking pop a hole in it. He's fucking massive.
Dude, they're weird looking creatures, bro.
They are. They're really weird looking creatures.
I mean, really weird.
They're like sea worms with tusks.
Yeah, what's the point of the tusks, though? Like,
they fight shit.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
It's so weird. Like, what's the point? I don't know. It just seems.
But what makes you think he's gonna stay on his pontoon?
He's not. He's just gonna sink it. I mean, that's obvious, right? That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, wait. You got a walrus that keeps sinking boats, so you're gonna buy him a boat.
I thought the same fucking thing. I was like, wait, they're giving him another boat.
It's like giving the Unabomber TNT. It just doesn't make any sense.
He keeps blowing up these buildings. Let's give him his own.
Yeah, like this is just I mean, what the fuck?
What do you think he's gonna do to it? He's gonna blow it up.
Yeah, he's gonna sink it. That's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna sit on it. His fat ass is gonna sink it. Jesus Christ.
It better be a big ass pontoon. And then you're just spending money for him to either sink it or not use it.
Yeah, what's the line in Jaws? We're gonna need a bigger boat. Somebody's had to have said that already in the team that's developing the boat.
He was in Sicily on August 2nd.
What the fuck, man? Dude, he's just going around like...
He's on vacation.
He's slaying puss, dude.
He's on vacation. He's on his Euro vacation.
Yeah, maybe he's just like sexually attracted to boats, and this is his like sexual conquest.
He's like,
you know what I mean?
He told all the other walruses in the Arctic, he's like, no, I'm gonna go do it. They're like, do what? It's like, I'm gonna go fuck all those boats I've been dreaming of.
I'm fucking all those boats. Like, yeah, whatever. You've been saying that for the past 5 years. He's like, yeah, well, I'm actually gonna do it this time. Now there's a couple walruses like sitting in somewhere, you know, some crag of ice, smoking a joint, watching TV, and they're like, oh shit, he actually did it. Good for him. Yo, have you watched Reservation Dogs?
Reservation Dogs?
Yeah, it's like a new FX show. It's on Hulu. It's about like a bunch of Native American kids on a reservation.
Oh, I saw it on the fucking... I actually saw it on there, but I didn't watch it.
It's fucking great, dude.
Is it good?
It's really good. I really like
it. Funny?
Is it funny? Yeah, it is funny, but it's also got some like heavy shit in it, you know.
To me, it gave me Letterkenny vibes.
No.
Just the cover.
Right.
Like when I saw it on Hulu, I was like, got a... What the fuck is their team name called? The Natives. I got native vibes.
The native flu, yeah. No, it's not that. It's like trying to think of a good comparison. I don't know. It's a lot like Mythic Quest or you know, any comedy show now where it's like very specific viewpoint and then there's some heavy shit, but it's also funny. I don't know. It's really like sweet at points and then kind of like fucked up. I really like it when someone does that, when they make a show that like makes me like, oh, that's cute, and then it's like, holy shit, that's fucked up. If you could do both of those things, like, you got me.
You got them sold.
I highly recommend it. I think it's a really cool show, and it's nice to see, like, you know, the indigenous people of America kind of getting that big of airplay. That's pretty cool, I think. So I think everyone should watch it. But anyway,
Pretty likes cute and fucked up.
Yep, that's me.
To choke me, but don't really choke me.
I mean, you can really choke me if you want to. You know, you just gotta do it the right way. There's a right way to do it. Safe word. There's a right way to do it. Do I? I don't know. Okay.
Depends how much you're paying.
Yeah, I don't pay. Don't need to.
I don't pay.
Don't need to. I gets mines. Okay, where were we again? Baseball.
That's baseball.
Jesus Christ. I was like, this is going to be a shorter show. We're already at 50 minutes.
All right. So this week, I went to the Red Sox.
You went to the Red Sox?
Yeah, I went to the Red Sox game on Wednesday.
Okay, Red Sox game. Game is an important word in that sentence. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I went to the Red Sox. That's weird. We gotta work on your words, dude.
How do word good? But I went to the Red Sox game.
Thank you.
Goddamn grammar Nazi. Make sure I get my commas in the right place.
Don't say the word Nazi. It's offensive.
Say that word as much as I want to say that word.
Oh, boy. You knew that one was risky. It's okay. We can leave that in, I think. I think that's okay. Grammar fascist. Let's settle on that. Can we settle on that?
Are you being facetious?
Yeah. Oh, you fucked up a really good joke.
I know I did. I knew it. I knew I fucked it up as soon as I did because I started laughing and then fucked it up a second time.
All right, what happened at the Red Sox game?
We won. Hunter Renfrow put the team on his fucking back.
I'm gonna put your mom on my back. Hey,
Apologize.
never.
Hunter Renfrow put the team on his back, and then he went on a radio show with Lou Merlone the next day, and quote, MLB basically told us to stop the testing and just treat the symptoms. We're like, no, we're going to figure out what's going on and keep this under control. Lou Merlone, MLB asked you to stop testing. Renfrow, yes.
Wow.
And then quickly the Red Sox and MLB denied that happened.
Of course they did. Of course they did. That's yeah.
Yeah. Shady shit.
Always going down in the MLB, baby. The MLB is like the NSA of the sports world. It's just nothing but like really shady shit.
Just constantly. They just have giant screens of shady shit in their buildings.
Oh yeah, just shady as fuck. Like assassinating political figures, children, like all they do all the dirty work.
And like Rob Manfred is the commissioner. Like he can't be pulling the strings. He's too dumb.
No, he's just a figurehead. He's like George Bush, and the MLB is Dick Cheney.
He's the perfect puppet.
Right. That's what it is. And
we're on to you, MLB.
Yeah, that's right. What were the names of the guys in the Watergate scandal? Some Woodward
Nixon?
and Bernstein. Is that it? Woodward and Bernstein? Did I really just pull that out of my fucking asshole? That's who we are. I call the Robert Redford character. You have to be Dustin Hoffman. Ha. It's like
I want to be Dustin Hoffman.
Whoa. Let's dial it back. Dustin Hoffman is kind of the fucking man. The Graduate, Midnight Cowboy.
He's 84.
Well, yeah, Robert Redford's probably close to that too. Google it.
He should be the older one.
Who's older? I bet you it's Robert Redford. I bet you it's not.
It's Robert Redford.
Yeah, there it is. Ha ha! I still get what I want.
I'm Dustin Hoffman.
Fuck you! All right. So, let's
get Hoff and the Red.
Yeah, man. Please.
Red Hoff-Tober.
Oh my God. All right. We're getting the next NHL game, and that's our team name.
Red Hoff-Tober.
I'm writing it down right now. We are getting NHL 22, and that's our team name. Red Hoff-Tober.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, it's so good. Nice job. Red Hoff-Tober. Okay, saved. All right, I'm gonna go in my phone in like 6 months when we're playing the next game and be like, "What does Red Hoff-Tober mean?"
Oh my God! Right, we need to be Red Hoff-Tober.
Oh, fucking A.
And we're already red.
Yeah, dude, and we can have red jerseys again. Remember how dope the red jerseys were? Come on. We loved
like
those.
The green and gray.
Yeah, but the red ones were... Remember the
red
ones?
Was fire.
It was so... We were like communists as fuck.
The purple and gold is pretty good, too.
It was. Meech hated that, though, because it was like his high school colors.
Mine are green and white, just like the show.
We'll go like red and yellow. No, that's McDonald's. Can't do that.
Helps me block out high school. I'm like, oh my God, my show colors. They're not my high school colors.
Right. Yeah, that's a great... Yeah. Nice. It's a good coping mechanism with trauma. Was high school traumatic? We're not going to do that right now. We'll do
it
that
really wasn't at all. I had a good time in high school.
I tried.
Middle school was traumatic.
It's traumatic for everyone, dude. Like, I don't know a single person that's like, if I ever met someone who's like, yeah, middle school is awesome, I'd be like, yeah, well, you're probably a serial killer.
You're probably a psychopath.
Yeah.
You probably just murder kittens.
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, that's what you're disgusting. You eat roadkill. Okay.
I'm scared he's gonna snap her neck just like that crow.
It's a trash bird. All right, let's get back on track. Baseball. What's going on?
There was another crow and a third, if you have to know. The Blue Jays, birds, got it back. Scored more runs in their 1:00 game on Sunday than 8 NFL teams scored in theirs.
Wow.
22 of them.
Jesus Christ! How did I miss that?
They scored 22 runs on the Orioles.
Oh, on the Orioles. Okay. How did I miss that? That just flew right by me.
22-7 on Sunday. They scored 5 in the first, 1 in the second, and 10 in the third.
Dude, 10 in the third?
It was 16-4 after the third inning.
Dude, if you're the Orioles, how do you go back to Baltimore?
It was in Baltimore.
Oh, no! I mean, I just assumed. Because that,
In Baltimore, my friend.
Jesus Christ.
It was an empty stadium by the end.
Oh,
as it is
God.
for most starting times for Oriole games.
Yeah, I've only been to a couple games there, and they were packed in. But that was back when Cal Ripken was playing, so that would probably explain that.
I actually like their field. I think it would be a nice place to get a game.
It is fucking dope. I will say that. It is a phenomenal stadium to watch a baseball game in. But okay,
it's just a bad team to watch it in.
I just can't. I can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah. 22 runs, it's a lot.
Yeah, but to have so many of them by the end of the third.
I was watching football and I was like going through Twitter or whatever, and I saw somebody post the run line through the third inning, and I was like, oh no. What is happening in Baltimore?
And like, you know what I'd be really curious to see? What the viewing numbers were for that game in particular, like
just
relative to the other game. Yeah. Like, that's Jesus Christ. I don't know if we can come back from that from the rest of the show. Well, this has been another episode. No, I'm just kidding. All right. What other baseball stuff is there?
Wild cards heating up. Blue Jays right in the thick of it. Red Sox still just barely hold the first wild card spot. Yankees and Blue Jays are right there as well as the Mariners and the A's in the AL West. AL Central's not going to be sending a wild card team. It's going to be either, like I said, East or West. Any combo. Because it's that close right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it shapes up.
With like 2 weeks to go.
Yep.
Just got to hold on, boys.
As we've said before, anything can happen because that's baseball.
And we will probably be live streaming if we have a wild card game.
Yeah, for sure.
Watch me melt down. Especially if it's against the Yankees. Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, no. You might have to get therapy.
I might have to get a fucking stint put in.
For real.
Max Scherzer, Dodgers, becomes 19th player to throw 3,000 strikeouts. Basically guaranteeing a Hall of Fame spot, which was already going to happen at this point for Max Scherzer.
Yeah, right.
But 3,000 strikeouts, you really can't deny that.
No, you fucking cannot.
That's a whole lot.
I mean, that's the
10
truth.
years of 300 strikeouts or 20 of 200.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone doubts, you can always just say check the numbers.
Yep.
So get fucked.
Numbers, bitch.
Get fucked to the haters.
Get fucked just like the umpire did. It was last night, Birdie. And your Mets game, Mets Cardinals.
Whoa, yeah. I'm just glad it wasn't a Met that did that.
It was a Cardinals shortstop.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, like, ouch.
Break it down, Birdie.
So, ball comes to shortstop. Shortstop just throws it. And the ump is like...
where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he is. And it just clocks him, like, right in the temple.
Like, it just does such a bad throw.
Right in the temple. And at first I was like, ooh, ow. And then he kind of gets up and he's just bleeding. And I was like, ooh, ow. But then they cut to the shortstop's face.
I could almost feel, like, the heat in my
Yes.
face where the
Oh,
ball would have hit me. I
for
was like,
sure. For
like I know
sure.
that feeling.
And that
It's
like
not fun.
weird ache that happens when you get a bruise, like right
Yeah.
before it comes in, there's like that ache. Oh, for sure. I can feel
He's gonna have a seam on his face.
Oh, he's gonna. I mean, he's oof. It's gonna be a bad time for him. But the best part of the video, the most hilarious part to me, because the rest of it's not that funny. Because he could fucking die. Getting hit in that part of your head with a baseball. That's
Not fast.
Yeah, it's not safe. We'll put it that way.
No.
But the funny part of the video is when they cut back to the shortstop's face. Like, it's so fucking funny.
It was really good.
Because it's like, he's like, oh, I just fucked up, but I'm going to pretend like I didn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's the classic, like, it's on me. My bad.
Yeah,
he turns around to go back to the next play. He's like, my bad.
Yeah, it's rough, dude.
Like it was just a bad throw. Like he didn't almost just murder somebody.
Right, exactly. Like definitely trying to like downplay it and shit.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure. I mean, I just
my favorite part,
right.
I think, was the umpire like wiping his face and then looking at his hand to see if there's blood, and then just like covering his face. He's like, God damn it.
Yep. And then at the end, you can like look
Stayed
at
in the game.
Yeah, because you could see him say like, "I'm all right."
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, bro, you're not. Like, and you're not a player. Go to the hospital.
If that happened in an NFL game, they would have put him in the blue tent for a play and had him come back out and say he didn't have a concussion.
Yep, that's exactly what would have happened. Even though we just saw him have a seizure on the field. Remember that?
Unconscious face down.
Do you remember that? What was that? Was that a college game? A couple years ago? I don't remember who it was or what it was, but I just remember like somebody got walloped on a football field and literally had like a seizure. Like you could see all their muscles tensed up.
Was the QB?
Yeah, it was a QB of some kind.
Yeah, I think it was that was an NFL game. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, and like they were just like, it's like, dude, like that dude's clearly just had a very serious head trauma. If we don't handle this, he could become a serial killer.
I want to say it was like a Texans game.
I can't fucking remember. I just remember everyone freaking out
like
about
that
it.
year before they had Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I just remember everyone freaking out about it and being like, this is a perfect example of how football is reckless with concussion protocol.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can remember. And I can remember me even being pissed off about it. At the time, I did not give a fuck about football. And it was just so... Ugh. But anyway, yeah, any other baseball stuff? Or let's move through the basketballs and then get the hell out of here and get ready for this live streams?
Yes, sir. I'm out of MLB news here. I've got one thing for NBA, and then I've got one more story, and we can get the fuck out of here. Okay. NBA Hall of Fame class 2021. 16 people inducted into the 2021 class. Highlights: Paul Pierce, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Bosh. Jay Wright, Villanova coach. Pistons star Ben Wallace. Rick Adelman. Chris Webber. Yolanda Griffith. Those all went in as players. There's a few that went in as contributors. And Tony Kukoc was tabbed by the International Committee.
Okay.
So,
go ahead.
What's up?
Sorry, I'm. I thought I was dying for a second.
Flowers, hole, shovel.
No, I think we can forego that.
All right, we'll make it through.
Yeah.
I did it again. I said we'll.
Yeah, right. I mean, community spirit and all that. Up the workers and all that.
Community
of
spirit
production.
of the workers and all that.
Communism and all that.
And all that.
Yep.
All right. That was all there was for basketball. Last story here, Birdie.
Okay.
What do you know about Rat Kings?
Oh, like the nets? The nests?
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Why?
Why do you know quite a bit?
Because I'm fascinated with all things weird and disgusting, like murder and all that kind of weird shit, dude. Like, I read about all that kind of weird shit all the time. Like, it just calms me down. I don't know. You know, like they talk about it on My Favorite Murder all the time. It's like some weird sort of control thing. It's like the more that I know, the more I can be prepared for, and it calms my anxiety. You know?
Gotcha. Well, a guy found 5 of them.
Oh no.
In Russia, on his farm.
Okay, I thought you were about to say like in his house, and I was like, oh no.
No, it was like.
Was it Pazuzu?
It was on his. So he thinks it's something of the sort. He chopped it up to something demonic or alien or not of this world.
Yeah, well, that's not true. You just have a farm, and it's probably infested with rats. You dumb fuck.
That was what
I mean, I hate it when people do that. If it's like, stop chalking it up to some like crazy spiritual shit.
How about you have rats in your farm?
Yeah, how about you call an exterminator, you dumb fuck? Like, it's one thing if you're like walking down your hallway in the middle of the night and all of a sudden your dead grandmother has been dead for 20 years is there and you're just like, oh my God, a ghost. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. I'm not going to call you out on that.
I sent you a picture.
But if you just have a bunch of fucking rat kings in your farm, bro, you just got rats, you asshole.
Also, I don't know what story. I actually do remember now. It was the golden toilet fraud. That you remember I talked about that story?
Yes.
Like same town.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God, what the fuck's going on in this Russian town? We should go there and just hang out and see what happens. Just hang out and see what happens, dude. What's the worst that could happen? We get arrested, for something. I don't know.
We might have something not of this world throw 5 rats tied together at us.
No. If that happens, we'll just pull out our gold cross and be like, away with you, foul beast. Yeah. Oh, right.
Away with you, wretched one.
Rat kings are when they all get like tied together.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking there's like something else that they call it where it's like their nests get all like crazy and big. That's another word for that. But yeah. I've said it a lot and I'll say it again. Russia is like Florida. It's a crazy place. I mean, like, it's just a lot of crazy shit that goes on there. But I guess you could say the same thing about everywhere in the world. Like, we've said that before. I bet if you Googled, like, Spanish man, you'd probably find a lot of crazy shit in Spain, or French man. Actually, I wouldn't Google French man because it's probably just a lot of pompous bullshit. But,
pompous bullshit?
Oh my God. This sounds so American of me, but French people just make me so mad. The movies make me mad. And I like them every fucking time, and I don't want to, but I do. But
who's a famous French person you hate or like?
Okay. I want to hate them all. I'll be honest with you. But I always end up like Jacques Dutronc. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's a 60s French musician. He's pretty good. He's got some cool kind of like psychedelic stuff. Jean-Luc Godard is a French filmmaker. But, like, okay, the movies are a perfect example. Like, I want to hate them every time because it's just, like, nobody talks. Everybody's just smoking and looking hot. And I'm like, this is bullshit. And then by the end of the movie, I'm like, that movie was so fucking good, and I hate you. Oh, okay.
I hate you.
That's enough of me hating the French. I don't think that's why people come here. I'm really trying to talk myself down off the anger. I'm on the anger ledge right now. I'm sure everyone can hear it. I'm just really tense. I need to oh boy,
smoke some weed.
Just take a hit. Take
a hit, mate.
Take a bamboo schooner.
Little bamboo schooner,
God,
mate.
that shit used to make me laugh so hard, man. When we used to be like, this game is bullshit.
Have a cone, mate.
Yeah. You just hear her go, just take a hit, Meech.
I'm having a chop right now.
Chill out.
A little cone.
Chill out. Eating some Tim Tams. Take a hit.
Take a hit, mate.
Miss that guy. All right.
Macca's.
Bamboo schooner. Wilfred.
Wilfred.
Summer Heights High. I'm just trying to think of other Australian things that I know.
Wentworth.
Footy, mate. I think that's pretty much all I know from Australia. Well, there's kangaroos and dingoes.
Hemsworth.
Yeah, fair enough. The Opera House. Alice in Wonderland. Although her music is whack now.
Wallaby Way, Sydney.
What's that?
It's the address from Finding Nemo.
Oh. Whatever. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. This just turned into some free association nightmare now. Thanks for sticking with us on this one. Check out the live stream. Do it. Do it. Do it. Also, like, comment, subscribe, all that things that you're supposed to do to help us, please. And follow us on all socials. It's Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. It's all Stone Sports Podcast. Say goodbye, Dubs.
Peace.
Laters.